Hello friends, today I'm sharing maths multiple choice questions based on the Math Kangaroo competition. This competition is held by the International Olympiad Academy each year around May or June. This year the preliminary round was held virtually due to the pandemic. Reading, understanding and reasoning are essential skills if you want your child to take this Olympiad. Welcome to Happiness Mitra. I hope you'll find this video useful, so do like and share as much as possible so that it can reach thousands of students. If you're new, please do subscribe for more educational and parenting related videos. So let's start with the first question. Lara has 10 rubber stamps, each with one of the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. She prints the date of her birthday, which is 17/02/2014. How many stamps does she use? Now, very simple. It's just that the child needs to understand the question a little. So let's see which digits are being used. There's 1, 7, 0, 2. Now 2 is repeated, 0 is repeated, 1 is repeated, so 4. How many stamps did she use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our correct answer. Next question. Susan is 8 years old, her sister is 1 year younger and her brother is 1 year older. What is the sum of their ages? Now here if we see Susan is 8, her sister is 1 year younger and her brother is 1 year older. Now when we add these digits, they add up to 24, which is the answer for this question. So as you can see, the questions are not difficult, but they require logic and they require understanding. It's not just simple calculation which is being asked or used. Now here we have another question. The picture shows 3 flying arrows. These are the 3 flying arrows and 9 fixed balloons. These are the balloons. When an arrow hits a balloon, it bursts and the arrow continues flying in the same direction. How many balloons are hit by the arrow? So the child can simply draw and check. 1, it continues. 2. This one will hit this, continue and hit this. And this last one is going to hit this and this. So the answer here is 6 balloons. Again, it is very easy. Like you can see, it's just that a little bit of comprehension and understanding is required. Next question. The picture shows 5 screws on a block. So this is the block and these are the 5 screws. 4 screws are of the same length. 1 is shorter. Find the shortest one. So now if you'll see, depending on the length here, we can make out that these 4 are equal and this one is the shortest, right? If it would have been of the equal length, then from this side we should have seen it poking out. That's the logic which the children need to apply. So in this case, again, our answer is number 5. Next question. Lena folds a sheet of paper in half, then she cuts a piece out of it. Now this is the half folded paper. What will she see when she unfolds the paper? So basically it's a symmetric question. Once the paper gets unfolded, technically this is the design that will come. So the child can either just draw it here or visualize. Again, visualizing skills become essential here. So in this case, as you can see, this would be the correct pattern. None of the others would be correct here. You can practice questions like this. You can actually fold paper, cut it into different designs, let the child open and see. That would be a good way of practicing this, and it's a fun activity as well. Dinah hits arrows on a board and scores as mentioned in the first 2 trials. How many points does she score on her 3rd try? Now in her first try, she gets 15 points and all the 3 are in the yellow section, which means yellow is 5 points. When we divide 15 by 3, we get a 5, right? So 5, 5, 5 gives us 15. Now here she's got 18 points. We already know these are 5. So this part she's got 10, 5 plus 5, which means the pink section is of 8 points. Now in the third try, all the 3 are in the pink section, which means 8 into 3, which is 24 again, and that's our correct answer. Moving on to question 7. To help his mother, Mike sets the table for 8 people. That's so sweet of him. He must put the fork on the left of the plate and the spoon on the right. Now remember, these are very important instructions. For how many people does he set the table correctly? So we need the fork on the left. This is on the right. This is on the left. This is on the left. You can just turn the sheet. Again, the fork is on the left. The fork is on the left. The fork is not on the left. It is on the left. And here it is again not on the left. So finally, when we check, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tables which are laid correctly. So that's our answer, the A point. Now I did it like this because it's the simplest and easiest way for children to figure it out. But if your child is very good with left and right, they can directly do it. Another quick way is that if this is wrong, then once you mirror image it, this side it becomes correct because there's lateral inversion. If the children are that good at the concept of left and right and lateral inversion. Otherwise, you can simply do it the way I explained earlier. Now let's go on to our next question. Robin makes designs using tiles like this. How many of the 5 designs can he make? Now here are the designs. Now what I teach children to do, or what I've seen my son do, was block them like this. So all the squares got blocked, which means that this design is possible. Again, we block this, 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 this if we take it here, this here, which means 2 of our blocks cannot be built even if we try some other combination. If we make a line here, then this X will be extra. So this is not possible. Here, this is again possible. This is possible. This is again possible. So 4 of the 5 designs are possible. There are multiple ways in which you can do it. Leave it up to the child. See what kind of creativity they come up with, what logic they want to apply. These are solutions that I am giving based on what my son did. Now here, which of these 5 figures will be put in cell with question mark? So this is the cell with the question mark. Remember to use each figure only once in a row or a column. So in this question, let's see. This is what needs to be used. So a frog, a shark and a flower is already been used. So frog, shark and flower is not possible. This side again, flower, frog and shark. These 3 are not possible. So our possible answers are either an octopus or a rhino. Now if we put an octopus here, that's not possible because it's already there. So the rhino will come here, and the only possibility we are left with is octopus for this question. Now parents, here there's one thing I'd like you to stress to the children, that they should just focus on the question which is being asked. If they try solving the other grids first, then they'll just be wasting their time. Remember, these are time-bound questions. The tests have a specific time limit, so they also need to make sure that they're doing the fastest possible method while solving. They're using the fastest possible method. Now Tom cuts 2 types of pieces out of grid paper. What is the smallest number of pieces needed to cover the boat in the picture completely? Now this is the boat and these are the 2 grids that is there. Now for the first one, if we see We can cover it like this. No, this will not form a trapezium. We will need 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have to extend it till here and form a trapezium. Same here for 5 and form a trapezium. So 2 trapeziums and a third one here, and then we can have 3 more squares. So we'll basically need 6 grids. Right, so you see, even I made a mistake. It was possible for children to do the same, but once they do it, since they'll be using a pencil, they can erase, check, make sure that the grid is accurate, and then complete it. Do practice questions like this with the children. It's good for their logic, vocabulary. Even if they're not appearing for a paper like this, it's always good for them to learn reasoning and to learn logic. Remember, if you like the video, do subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you.